Hey guys, just a small little World Tanks video for you today. Had a pretty interesting encounter with an IS-6 here in my Super Pershing. Me and him were dueling it out a lot. Hit his fuel tank and his track. Oh, also got steel wall. That's pretty nice. But with a Super Pershing, if you move around your turret a lot, and they're shooting at your turret, it's hard to get any kind of penetration. Anyways, let's go into a replay. Okay, decided to just skip ahead into the replay here a little bit, and stuff, because I was just moving out and stuff. So, I come over here to this side of the map, just typing to a guy about the Super Pershing. I had been asking them kind of about if they liked it or not. Apparently that Cheeto likes it. Dangerously cheesy Cheeto. But yeah, I end up I'm just kind of hiding out here. I keep asking for help because I don't want to be sitting here alone, and this E25 here, he comes and tries to help me out, giving me a little bit of support. Something funny happens over on their team. The Hellcat and SU 122-44. They were having an argument. The SU killed the Hellcat. That was interesting. But let's speed this up a little bit. So we saw it's fixed camera. We saw that the IS-6 was coming over here. He was over on the other side of the land bridge, right over there. And so we're just hiding out over here trying to wait for him. And me and the IS-6 get into quite a brawl. The Jag Tiger 88, no, not 88, 8.8 centimeter, at TD, he actually helps me out at the very end, so I didn't get the kill, but he might have saved me. I'm not sure if I would have been able to take the IS-6 alone, but I think I might have actually, because of, well, I'll talk about that at the end of the battle. So we saw the tree come down in that, and IS-6 comes. I get shot, no damage though, because of my spaced armor. I really love that feature of the Super Pershing. And I chose this dead tank here that they have around the battlefield. I chose that to take cover, because it makes it harder for him to see, first of all, weak points, or any just part of my turret. I end up loading APCR to hopefully penetrate him, but I end up not doing anything to him. See, I'm trying to get a shot off here, and I end up hitting the ground there. I'm trying to aim like for the top of his turret, like where there would be commander's hatches or something. That was a nice bounce there. Got shot in the side though. So I'm trying to back away from the IS-6 here. And then I remember that the E25 is still here trying to help me out. And he gets shot up a lot. He actually does survive the battle though, so I shoot off the IS-6's track, take another shell, does no damage though. The GW Tiger, or no, it's GW Panther, he did a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. Got another nice bounce there. IS-6 misses. Man, the commander is talking really loud. So I start doing that. I start wiggling my turret back and forth, because that makes it harder for them to pinpoint my weaknesses. and it's easier for me to make sure he kills the GW Panther. It makes it harder for them to get through my spaced armor. That was a bad shot for me there. Yeah, the E25 is just stuck down that hole. I take another shot. Doesn't do a hole. Once again, doesn't do any damage. I shoot off his track again, and I'm just trying to aim for somewhere where I could hit him and do some damage. And I'm trying to aim for those commanders turret, if that's even what it is. But then I just decide, you know what? I'm just going straight in. He does a little bit of damage, but not too much. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna brawl with you. I actually try and shove him into the water, but I immediately realize that's not gonna work. So once he shoots me there, I then decide to start pivoting my turret around a bit more. Yeah, see? And it ends up making it so then I can get rid of some shots and stuff. And then there's the Jag Tagger. So I want to explain what I'm doing here, kinda, before the guy gets killed. But what I'm doing in this brawl here is I'm pivoting my turret around a lot, moving it back and forth and stuff, up and down, so then he can't hit my weak points in my turret, or my spaced armor or anything, and then also the movement of the turret might deflect some shots as well. And also, I don't want him getting to my hull armor, because the hull armor, which is quite a bit stronger than the turret by itself. The turret does have extra spaced armor, which isn't included in the data values for it, like the armor values for the tank. And the spaced armor is a lot more effective than the hull armor. So I'm trying to keep my hull so then he can't get it to me. He can only shoot my turrets. So I'm getting real close up to him and wiggling my turret, and then once my shot loads, I back up a little and shoot him in the engine, because that's a good way if you ever are fighting against Russian tanks and stuff. They have extremely high frontal armor values, but if you can shoot them in the back, near the engine compartment, right there, or on the side of it like I'm doing, you can do some good damage. And then here, he shoots him and catches him on fire. I try and actually get the kill there, but he still got him, but I don't really mind, because I did pretty good at brawling with the IS-6, and no matter what everyone says, everyone seems to hate the Super Pershing. I don't really see why. I find that it's really fun, and it's a pretty good tank. The only downside I have personally been able to see is that its speed is very lacking. Other than that, I love it. I mean, the armor, as you could see, I mean, they were shooting from over there and stuff and doing nothing, and those were probably TDs that they had shooting at me, and just I was bouncing stuff and not making sure they couldn't penetrate me, and like I was brawling with an IS-6 for Pete's sake. I mean, Russian tanks are practically made for brawling. And then I also find that everyone says the gun is crappy. I find that it's not like one of those guns where you're just like, I have to have this gun all the time and stuff, where you just can't seem to do anything, where like you can, and like it's not one of those guns where it's really crappy and you can't do anything, and it's not one of those guns where you can penetrate anything. I find that the gun on the Super Pershing, it's not the best, but it gets the job done well enough. You do have to sometimes aim at weak spots and stuff to be able to succeed, but I've found that most of the time I don't have to do that just because of what I have to go up against. But yeah, I love this tank. If you're thinking about getting any kind of premium tank, I would suggest the Super Pershing. One thing is that it is fairly cheap, especially for a tier 8 premium. I got it for like $28. Normally it's like $30 or something. So, yeah, it's fairly cheap, especially since tier 8, and also it's a great tank. It's really fun to play, and yeah. You know what? I should go and make the Super Pershing review right now. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this World of Tanks episode, and I guess I'll be off to make a Super Pershing review. This has been DeuceCat5201, signing out.